welcome back to another sketchbook tour. I finally finished my 13th sketchbook. I have very mixed feelings about the sketchbook. I will talk about it a bit later. All the stickers were gifts from my mom, so I don't know where she got them from. But this one I bought myself, so I will link the Etsy shop of this creator down in the description. So, first off, this is a render, no show through paper, because I really wanted to use my Copics in this. I challenged myself to use only my Copic markers in this sketchbook because my comfort medium is watercolors. I rarely use my Copics. Every now and again I will do an illustration with them. So I decided to dedicate an entire sketchbook with them. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm not really happy with the sketchbook, because I didn't use my comfort medium. And there are just a lot of differences between markers and watercolors. So yeah, my goals for the sketchbook were character interactions and to use a lot of color. And yeah, this is the starting page. This is me with my Jacksepticeye hoodie, which I almost wore in every single one of my videos. Not today though. Today I'm wearing a 21 Pilot hoodie. Starting off, we have my Lucy Ashley. Here I drew myself with a girl that I met at a party, and we kissed at 3 a.m. outside at the balcony, and it was very romantic and very nice. Here I drew Quackity and Tommy in it. I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching the Dream SMP months ago because I just could not keep up with the story. There are so many point of views and I kept switching back and forth between different streams, so I have no idea what's going on. So many people died and got brought back to life and I just completely lost track of it, but I still like the character designs. I still watch the creators themselves. Here I was just drawing Tommy and Quackity, and this is one of my absolute favorite spreads of this entire sketchbook, just because I really love the colors and how vibrant the pages look, and I really like the expressions and the hands, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just really happy with how this page turned out. Oh yeah, okay, so I drew this August. So yeah, it was at the end of the summer break and school was starting again, which gave me a lot of anxiety, so I drew this. Here I asked my Instagram what I should draw because I had this page and I had no idea what to put here, so I just asked my Instagram. Also feel free to follow me there if you want to see more of my art. Here I was getting into an art block already. I couldn't sketch in ballpoint pen and then use my Copics because the ink would smudge, and I always sketch in ballpoint pen and I also ink with ballpoint pen. Like all of the line art that you see is with ballpoint pen. I don't know, I don't use like normal fine liners like everyone else. I just started to use ballpoint pens at some point. And then I couldn't use that. I had to switch back to fine liners and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Here my friend gave me some of her characters. She wrote a story and I drew her characters how I imagined them, and oh my god, I'm so upset because I love how she turned out. I love the sketch, the pose, everything, but my brown Copic marker was dying, so her skin looks super smudgy, and I'm still so upset about that because it just looks so bad now. Some more doodles that I did in school. I was still stuck in an art block. Here is some Welcome to Night Vale fan art. So yeah, this is a quote from the podcast. Cecil, the Girl Scouts, the dog park, hooded figures, Sally, Old Woman Josie, and Erica. And this is just me fitting in, I don't know. Oh, one of my favorite pages. I think most of you will probably remember the trend that was going around on Instagram where they used like this, I don't even know, I think it was like a cover page from a manga, and everyone started to draw their own characters in or to make fan art for other characters. So I drew Charlie, and this is definitely one of my favorite drawings that I've ever done in general, but also I'm so proud of this because this is entirely traditional, and like the font and everything, it's not traditional, so I'm really proud of how neat and clean everything looks. And here at the right we just have some doodles of Charlie that I drew. Charlie became, throughout this sketchbook, Charlie's definitely become my comfort character that I also like drew non-stop in school. Here is some fan art for, oh god, Helluva Boss? Well, you probably recognize these characters, so I had this little doodle of Moxie, and then I just decided to dedicate an entire spread to this. And as I said, I really missed just like sketching with ballpoint pen, so I did all of these in ballpoint pen, and since it would have smudged, I couldn't color these in, so I just decided to color the background instead. This is a very boring spread, but here I was planning out some ideas for the painting video that I did. Here is just a storyboard, very boring, not much to say about that. I did a quick little animatic for 6 of Crows. So, another very boring spread. Here I was planning out a comic. And here I was planning out the pose for Jackson that I did for his OC video. Yeah, if you want to know anything about my OCs, I currently have 3 videos out of Jackson, Grace, and Ashley. Here is a small little, I guess, comic. Very cute. I really like it. Here is another, I like the drawings in this page, but I don't really like the overall look of it, just because it's so unfinished and it doesn't have like any structure. Here's the comic that I was talking about, which I really like it. I don't know why or how I exactly came up with this idea, but I just thought it would be really cute if Jackson helped Charlie pick an outfit for his date with Robin. So yeah, I really like how this looks. This comic took so long to do, oh my god, but I honestly thought that I would like quit halfway through, but I didn't. I actually pulled through, so really proud of me for that. Here, some people may recognize this page because I posted this on Instagram. This is my OC Ashley, this is all her. Here I started doing a thing where I sketched with pencil and then colored the sketching with Copics, and then afterwards I used my ballpoint pen to do the line art. Here I started Inktober, and yeah, part of the reason why I was able to finish the sketchbook so quickly is because of Inktober, and I actually completed it. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't do anything amazing for my Inktober days. Most of them were just like warm-up sketches, honestly. So yeah, we have day 1 Crystal, day 2 Suit, day 3 is Vessel, day 4 is Knot, day 5 is Raven, and day 6 is Spirit. Some of them are a bit of a stretch, but you know. Here are just some figure studies. Nothing really special to say about these. Here, oh my god, I fell into the Genshin Impact rabbit hole, and goddamn, I was lost in that hole for a long time. So yeah, this is the halfway spread. I really like this. This is one of my absolute favorite halfway spreads. that I've ever done. It's one of my favorite drawings that I've ever done. It's so simple, but I don't know, I really love it. So yeah, I wanted to make it kind of Halloween themed, so I drew some ghosties standing in the cornfield. I mentioned it in my last sketchbook tour that me and my friend actually did this challenge at like 10 p.m. in my backyard. We started doing it and we stayed out until almost 1 a.m. and if you have a friend that you can do this with, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun, it's ridiculous. This is strangely one of my favorite threads in this entire sketchbook, just because I really like the compositions. So, first off, we have this person, don't know, I don't know what my thought process was here. But here I drew myself. Here, honestly, this is just a mood page. I don't know. Here I was making myself ready to go on a week-long school trip, and I had very mixed feelings about this, so I just drew myself and some lyrics. It actually ended up being really nice. Yeah, so I was stressed out over nothing. But I really like these drawings, and yeah, I had very long hair here, but I cut it again. I'm trying to think of what to say here, because honestly I don't remember why I drew this. But the flames look really cool here. So, more in October, we have day 7, fan, day 8, watch, day 9, pressure, day 10, pick, day 11, sour, and day 3. Did I skip day 12? Wait, no way. What? I have here another day 13. I have 2 day 13s, but no day 12. Well, I'm guessing that this is supposed to be day 12 then, and not day 13. I didn't realize this until now. Well then, okay. So day 12, I guess, stuck. And this is definitely my favorite one. I came up with this because I imagined Jackson stealing one of Ashley's, like, boots, or like pair of shoes. And he just got stuck in them, and I really like this. You know, it's very badly foreshortened. I didn't spend much time on it, but I still really like it. Here are all of my OCs in one page. We have Robin and Charlie, Ashley, Robin and Charlie. Here's Grace. Haven't drawn her in this entire sketchbook. I think this is the first time. Oh no, actually not. I drew her in the Inktober ones, but this is the first time I like somewhat colored her. Here's Jackson and Andrew, which I almost never draw Andrew. I'm sorry. Here, oh, by the way, all of these pages were like done in my school trip, so there aren't like anything special. This is like the train bus ticket that we got. Here's something that I bought there. We went on this thingy to go hiking. We went to the theater about feminism, which was a really nice play. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like a hotel that we stayed at, it was a hostel, so we had to share the dishes and everything with other people. And most of the time when we went down to eat something, there weren't enough plates. So every morning I had cereal out of like a teacup because there weren't any like bowls left. Here was thumbnailing for the video that I did about Oxenfree, and then I just drew a bunch of Oxenfree doodles. And a lot of people seem to really like the video. Here I bought the game Eastward, which I didn't actually finish the game, I still have to finish playing it, but the art style in this game is absolutely phenomenal. It looks so pretty. Here you also may recognize this page because I also posted this on my Instagram, and then we just have Charlie and a bunch of blank space. I here I originally wanted to do like a Halloween drawing where I drew each of my OCs. I wanted him to give them like a spread and like Halloween costumes, but I just did like Grace and Ashley. But I just gave up, and so I just decided to line this and, you know, be done with it. And then on this page we have a bunch of Ashley and Grace, which looks really cute. I really like this. Yes, actual day 13, I believe. Roof. 14 tick, which I gave him a digital clock, but it's still ticking, which my mistake. Day 15 helmet, day 16 compass, 17 collide, and day 18 moon. I was just so done with the sketchbook. I just wanted to use watercolors again, so I just wanted to fill up the pages. I felt like drawing. I really wanted to draw, so here I was just drawing for myself. I think these are really fun. I did this entire spread in like 5 minutes, but I really like the shapes, and yeah. You may recognize this spread because I did a video on this, on filling the spread. Here I was just getting I was so done with this sketchbook. Oh my god, I remember I was so close to just giving up and not finishing this at all, but I did. I just really wanted to use watercolors again. I really wanted to sketch and line with ballpoint pens again. So yeah. Even though I do think this drawing looks really cool. It's just a very unfinished spread because I didn't use any color on this side. Here we have more Inktober. We have day 19 loop, which I think this one is really cute. Day 20 sprout, 21 fuzzy, day 22 open, day 23 leak, and day 24 extinct. I really like these drawings. We have Jackson and Charlie. I really like how Jackson looks in this. I think his face looks really nice and the shapes look really nice. And then we have just Robin and Charlie. A tiny little interaction between them. Here is another storyboard, nothing special, another animatic that I did for myself. Here is my last spread of Inktober. Day 25 splat, 26 connect, day 27 spark, which I actually don't know what these things are called, but the sparkly stick is very close to her face. I feel like she would go blind, so I'm very sorry about that, Grace. Day 28 crispy, 29 patch, which I really like this one. Day 30 slither, and day 31 risk. Again, I was giving up. Did not feel the sketchbook anymore whatsoever. I was so sick and tired of using markers. And don't get me wrong, this sketchbook does handle watercolors. Like, it's a mixed media sketchbook. You can use watercolors and whatever else you want. But I don't know, I told myself that I was only gonna use Copics, so I did. I pulled through with my prompt, with what I said I would do. And here we have another comic, which I actually really like. I think I drew this at like 12 a.m. in the night. So with that being said, I think it turned out really nice. It does look very stiff, especially like the foreshortening and everything. But again, I drew this at like 12 a.m. So I still like how it looks, and it has character interaction in it, and yeah, I don't know, I still like it. And that's it. That's my entire sketchbook. This is me waving y'all goodbye. So yeah, I did complete my goals, character interactions, and lots of color. I did do that, so yeah, and I finished the sketchbook fairly quick, in 2 months. Again, it was in October, and also it's just a lot shorter than my usual sketchbooks that I use. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Again, I have very mixed feelings about the sketchbook. I do think it was important for me to get out of my comfort zone, to really get used to a new medium. Will I do this again? I don't think so. I think I will continue to use watercolors. Thank you very much. Yeah, as always, I will give you a small sneak peek into my sketchbook that I'm currently working on. This is the sketchbook that I'm currently working on. This is the spread that I did pretty early on in the sketchbook. I think you've probably seen this one because I also posted this on my Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out my other videos. And yeah, subscribe for more art content. And yeah, again, I really hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!